Grace in the face of just immense loss.
But then, that message of grace was immediately and very dramatically undercut by her husband's key political allies. President Trump spoke right after her.
And the sources noted how jarring that transition was. Trump basically told the crowd, that's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent and I don't want the best for them.
He acknowledged her position, but then just doubled down, said something like, I'm sorry, Erica. Maybe they can convince me that's not right, but I cannot stand my opponent.
That tension is just strategically fascinating. Why did Trump feel he had to immediately override that message of grace with political vengeance?
Because vengeance mobilizes the base.
Exactly. For the movement, vengeance is mobilization. And it escalated even more with Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller. His speech was fiery, unambiguous, a call to war.
You have no idea the dragon you have awakened. That line stood out.
Vowing to prevail over wickedness and evil, and specifically to destroy progressive groups in Kirk's name.
So you have this stark contrast. Erica Kirk representing the personal, spiritual act of forgiveness.
And Trump and Miller representing the political, collective demand for, essentially, annihilation of the enemy. The source material even brought up how different theological traditions view this, like a cited approach in Judaism commanding hatred of unrepentant evildoers versus the Christian ideal of limitless grace.
It really shows how hard it is to inject that personal, spiritual ideal like forgiveness into this collective public political sphere that's just driven by power and conflict.
And Erica Kirk also spoke about their personal life, describing their marriage as an Ephesians 5 marriage.
For our audience, that references a very traditional, some would say hierarchical, view of gender roles from the Bible. Wife submits, husband serves and leads.
Right. She mentioned he wrote her weekly love notes asking how he could better serve her, framing it as mutual commitment within that specific traditional structure.
And this personal context tied back to the organization's mission, right?
Yeah.
She emphasized his goal was aimed squarely at the lost boys of the West.
Yeah, young men feeling directionless, maybe filled with resentment, anger, and hate. TPUSA's pitch was offering them Christian values, a sense of purpose. More than just politics, it was framed as a kind of conservative social and spiritual rehabilitation effort.
And the market, so to speak, responded. The tragedy acted almost like a hyper-efficient customer acquisition strategy.
The numbers are staggering. In the days right after his death, TPUSA saw this unprecedented surge. 62,000 new student signups.
Wow.
32,000